There are more remakes and sequels being released than original films today. But then again, are they really original? Films reuse plot lines over and over again, but that's okay because they usually find a plot twist that we love and we keep heading into theaters. Disney has been making animated films since 1937, and their first film, Snow White, was based off a popular Brothers Grimm story. Still, sometimes their plot lines are closer to films that have already been released, and people are quick to point out the similarities. Stick around to the end of the video for a Frozen fact that you might not have known.
Alright! Yo, yo, woo, woo.
Here is Screen Rant's list of 10 times Disney stole ideas from other popular movies.
What?
Do you trust me?
Aladdin. Nearly 30 years in the making, Miramax released The Thief and the Cobbler in 1995. Miramax, which was a subsidiary of Disney at the time, was supposed to beat Aladdin into theaters, but did not. When watching the two films, it's impossible not to see the similarities. Both villains had a bird as a partner in crime.
I can't take it anymore!
Numerous costumes looked the same, and the villain in Cobbler looked a great deal like Aladdin's genie. Both of these films are considered classic animations today, even if you see the similarities.
Oh, all of you, come over here. Big group hug. Group hug.
Hello?
Oh, yeah! Ah! Whoa!
Toy Story. The story of toys coming to life when humans aren't around, and these toys having their own secret life, was the plotline of a Jim Henson special released in 1986. Henson released a special called The Christmas Toy, where the protagonist is desperate to keep his status as the favorite toy. When a new toy arrives that is space-themed, she doesn't believe that she is one. Doesn't that sound similar to the storyline of 1995's Toy Story?
Oh, shut up.
It's okay, Disney has worked with the Henson team for many years, and today they even own the Muppets. Wait till you see which film's plotline is similar to Toy Story 2.
No!
Monsters, Inc. A monster living under your bed isn't a new concept, but having a portal to a world of monsters is a little more unique. In the 1989 film Little Monsters, Fred Savage follows a blue, furry, horn-toting monster into a monster world. In Monsters, Inc., an adorable little girl follows a big blue monster into her closet to another monster world.
Look it.
The few people who have actually seen both films saw the similarities, but there is less in common than there is in common. Now, if Fred Savage returned to this monster land to go to college, then we might have an issue with Disney. The Incredibles. 2004's The Incredibles is about a family of 4 with these superpowers: superhuman strength, ability to be invisible, super speed, and the ability to stretch and flex like rubber. Another story of 4 superheroes with superpowers is the Fantastic Four, with their superpowers being superhuman strength, ability to be invisible, ability to generate flames and fly, and the ability to stretch and flex like rubber. 3 out of 4 are the same, but what happens when Baby Jack Jack finds his powers? He can self-combust, levitate, and teleport. That sounds pretty close to us. What do you think?
Everything is all right.
The Lion King. The Lion King was billed as Disney's first big animated feature that wasn't a retelling of a fairy tale or a previous story. So when the similarities to the Japanese-created American television cartoon series called Kimba the White Lion were revealed, it was a little shocking. From the plotline to the strong image of a lion standing atop Pride Rock, all of this can be seen in the cartoon series. Still, Disney states that The Lion King was based off of Bambi and Hamlet, despite the similarities. You remember the scene with Bambi's departed parent talking to them as a cloud? Oh wait, that was Kimba's parent.
And this is the Buzz Lightyear aisle. Back in 1995, short-sighted retailers did not order enough dolls to meet demand.
Toy Story 2. The filmmakers behind Toy Story must love Jim Henson's work as much as we do. Toy Story 2 has a very similar plotline to 1985's Follow That Bird, starring Big Bird. Big Bird leaves Sesame Street and finds other birds more like him. Then he gets kidnapped and forced to perform in a circus. His family from Sesame Street saves him, and he goes back to his home where he truly belongs. Woody leaves his home when a toy collector steals him. He winds up with cowboy characters just like him. And he's going to be displayed in a museum but is ultimately saved by his friends and returns home. Luckily, Toy Story 3 doesn't have any Henson similarities, or we would start to wonder.
Am I really that fat?
Come on, guys. Let's get our parts together, get ready, and go out on a high note.
Toy Story 3. Speaking of the Toy Story franchise, we all know how important John Lasseter is to Pixar Studios. Did you know he worked on the story for a Disney film called The Brave Little Toaster? In both films, a kid goes off to college and through a misunderstanding, his toys or appliances are taken away. The films are about the adventures of these toys making their way back to their owner, both having a life or death scene at the city dump.
Mother always did like Richard best.
Robin Hood. When Walt Disney died in 1966, it took a long time for the studio to release another animated hit. One of the reasons was that the studios were cutting back the budgets of these films, and the filmmakers had to find ways to cut their costs. One trick was to redraw over previous cells made for other Disney films. They even went as far back as their first animated release, Snow White, for the film Robin Hood. This is one way Disney stole from the old and gave to the new. Cars. 1991's Doc Hollywood starred Michael J. Fox as a doctor who crashes his car into a fence in a small town. The judge sentences him to community service.
Community service, served as resident doctor at Grady Memorial Hospital.
And he soon comes to respect the town's old-fashioned doctor. Once he's able to leave, he wants to return to his newfound home. It's almost as if Disney said, "I love that car crash scene, but the people ruined this movie." So they got rid of the people and changed the storyline a little, and we got the animated film Cars. Still, we don't remember any scene with a car coming out of the water without her hood down.
Hi everyone, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
Frozen. The story of a snowman that comes to life is nothing new, but tell that to animator Kelly Wilson, who made the 2009 short The Snowman. In Frozen's teaser, Olaf sneezes off his nose, and Kristoff's reindeer Sven goes after that carrot nose. In The Snowman, after the snowman loses his nose, bunnies try to take it from him. Some of the shots are even identical to Disney's teaser. Either way, the movie Frozen melted our hearts, and The Snowman was adorable to watch too.
It's like a little baby unicorn.
What? Hey, whoa!
What do you think of our video? Did we skip over any other times Disney stole ideas from other stories?
I wonder.
Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't leave just yet. Watch another Screen Rant video for more fun lists of your favorite films and actors. Thanks for watching.